Hello there, travel expert. This is Heidi from marketingfortravelagents.com. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a strategy that's going to help you get dramatically better results with your e-newsletters. After all, if you're taking your time to send out e-newsletters, they should be getting you results. So today, you're going to find out how to get dramatically better results. The way for your e-newsletters to be dramatically more effective is by having your content focused on general travel topics, as opposed to topics that are specific to your niche and the destinations you book. I know this sounds counterintuitive. We have split tested it 6 ways to Sunday, and the results of the tests are always the same. The general content converts better, and it keeps people on your email list longer, and they're much more likely to forward your emails, your newsletters, to their friends, family, and coworkers. And here's why. Let's say that your niche is river cruising. You probably have a bunch of people on your email list that love river cruising, and they go on a big, fantastic river cruise once a year, maybe twice a year, maybe once every other year, and so they are a fantastic dream client for you. That person, however, though, does not want to constantly hear about river cruising. So if you're sending out your newsletter, say every week or every other week, even if you're only sending it out once a month, if you're talking about river cruising every single time, they get bored. They don't want to hear more about it, especially if they just got back from a river cruise and they're not going on another one till next year or 2 years from now. And so then they unsubscribe. And now you've lost them. Out of sight, out of mind. And when they're ready to take that river cruise, you're out of sight and out of mind. So they're less likely to book with you. Now, if you're giving them information on a regular basis, that's just something that's really interesting and useful, like it's packing checklists, because chances are if they go on river cruises, they also go on other types of trips, and they would love to get packing checklists. They'd love to hear about how to take fantastic photos with their smartphone while they're on vacation. They'd love to hear about new travel apps, how to find healthy restaurants when they're on vacation, or they would love to hear about how to get through security faster and TSA pre-check and whether or not they should get travel insurance and that sort of thing. In addition to that, consider doing some content on things, destinations that you don't book. I know that sounds like crazy advice, but hear me out here. If I'm a traveler and I spend a decent amount of money traveling and I'm on your email list, I want to hear about really cool things. For example, send me a newsletter on the top 5 world's most amazing destinations that should be on everybody's bucket list. Now, you might not book any of those destinations, and I might not ever go to those destinations, but I would think it was so fun to read that. And then I see your picture, I think of you, I remember that you do river cruises, or you specialize in honeymoons, or you do whatever it is that you do. And I find that article so fun and cool, and I want to forward it to my coworker Sally and my sister Jane, and so I'm forwarding it on to my friends, family, and coworkers. And I'm engaged with you. I'm on your newsletter list. So 80 to 90% of your content should be general. Then 10 to 20% of your content can be specific to the destinations you book in your niche. And so that can include like fam trips that you go on. Every time you go on a fam trip, you should be videotaping and taking pictures and blogging and taking and doing a review of your fam trip, turning that into a great newsletter, or maybe 2 different newsletters, like a 2-part series, or even a 3-part series if you have enough stuff to talk about, depending upon the fam trip and the location and all of that. If you book a destination, let's say you book Fiji or Maldives and a brand new resort open, do a review of the brand new resort. Things like that are specific. That should be 10 to 20% of your content in your newsletters. And then 80 to 90 should be general content. And that is going to get you dramatically better results with your newsletter. One more tip. Every single newsletter that you send out, absolutely needs to include a clear and compelling call to action for your prospective clients and past clients who might be getting your newsletters, prospective and past clients, to book a free consultation with you if they're ready to start planning their next trip. So if they're in the planning stage, they should book a free planning session with you. And so you want to craft a cute name for it and pitch for it and have that in each of your newsletters. It can sometimes be in the PS. It can be embedded in the copy. You could have a cute graphic. That call to action needs to be in every single newsletter that you send out, and make it very clear to them how to book that session and make it very easy for them to book that session. If you do these two things, you have 80 to 90% of your content be general and be fantastic fun articles that they love getting, tips that they're like, wow, that was so valuable. And they want to share it with their friends, family, and coworkers. They can't wait to get the next one from you. And then you've got 10 to 20% of the time, you're talking about something specific to your niche, your destination, a fam trip, a review of a resort, something new that opened up on an island that you book, or something like that. And then you have a clear and compelling call to action in every single newsletter for them to book a free consultation. Those two things alone are going to help you get dramatically better results with your e-newsletters. Now, if you're finding that creating content, actually sitting down and researching a topic, writing, copywriting it and then editing it, doing all of that is a lot of work, and you're not getting around to it, so you're not consistently sending out a newsletter, or maybe you're not even sending one out at all, but you know that you should be, because you absolutely should be, I've got good news for you. We put together something called the e-newsletter library. So we have professionally researched, written, professionally copywritten, and professionally edited 50 articles for you that are on general topics. And you can get access to all 50 of those articles for a very small one-time investment. And then you can use them as you wish. You can use them in the current format that they're in. You could edit them if you want to change anything about them. You can post them on your blog, send them out in your newsletters. We give you full copyrights to use them.